The president was on The View for almost the entire hour today, the former president, Joe Biden. He was joined for much of the interview, part of the interview by Jill Biden. Could hear a lot about it. And I talk a lot about it on Next Up on my podcast. So if you want to hear even more, Batya and I talked about it. But highlights, no huge news. It was 11 in the morning, not 11 at night. He looked his age, but he was not incoherent, or no one would look at that and say he's deteriorated even more. But there were moments when he kind of looked a little halting in his speech. And they actually said stuff, both Biden said stuff they've never said before about the election. Not huge news. The things that caught my ear, he said Kamala Harris lost because of COVID, racism, and sexism. He said that they denied that Joe Biden had played any role in limiting his access to the public, which, again, just not true on the face of it, but that's what she said. The President Biden repeated that the only reason he gave up the nomination was because the elites in the party were divided. He said that's why he gave up the nomination. That's not technically true, I don't believe, based on my reporting. Said he would have won had he stayed on the ticket. Again, no evidence of that. And he said that very critical of Donald Trump for a variety of things. And he said that he hadn't told Kamala Harris ever that she should say there can be no daylight between them. He denied telling her that. And his explanation of why she said on The View, famously, that she couldn't think of anything she disagreed with Joe Biden about, he said she was referring to only things the administration did that were good, not any of the negative things. Again, I think he wasn't saying these things because he's lost mental capacity. This was, I don't know if he worked these things out on his own or with his staff, like a lot of politicians would, but I think this was their spin. I think this was just their spin. It wasn't contradictory or a little incoherent because of his decline. It was because this is the story they want to tell. If you ask me, did he help whatever goals he had by going on The View? I can see no discernible way in which that appearance would help him, but we shall see. They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.